Now go to the ranking member of the Oversight Subcommittee, Mr. Green of Texas.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, we have reached a point in time where we have to take the axe of truth and slam it into the tree of circumstance and let the chips fall where they may. And the truth is, Mr. Cordray, that if you eliminated the work on the building, the renovation process today, it would not end the argument, the opposition to the CFPB, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It wouldn't end it because the building project is not an end. It is a means to an end. And the end that persons are seeking, not all but some, is to place the CFPB under the appropriations process. Then you would find yourself in the same position as the SEC. Budget cut, underfunded, understaffed, overburdened, still got 300 million people to protect, but you're under the process that allows Congress to cut your budget, manipulate your budget to the extent that you won't be efficacious. The truth is, we spent $621 million on a visitor center. A congressional visitor center cost $621 million. Wow. That's a lot of money for visitors.
Yeah.
I welcome visitors to the Capitol. I think the argument can be made that you don't need a $621 million visitor center. But that's just an argument. The truth is, if you become a part of the appropriations process, you will not be able to do many of these things that I have evidence of your being able to do. You won't be able to supervise bank and non-bank mortgage companies. You won't be able to produce new protections against irresponsible mortgage lending. You won't be able to produce new protections for homeowners facing foreclosure. You won't be able to produce a know before you owe mortgage disclosure program. You won't be able to stop mortgage servicing misconduct. You won't be able to take action against real estate kickbacks. And in my state, you just took action against a builder who had to surrender more than $100,000 received in a real estate kickback scam. You will become ineffective if the CFPB is placed under the appropriations process. This is why the design of the CFPB is such that you are under another funding source, so that you can have some independence, so that you can take some actions that many in this country who are big and powerful would find unacceptable. This is about helping people who were scammed with loans that were a part of the '08 crisis, the 327s, the 228s, the negative amortization, the no-doc loans. All of these things could have been dealt with had we a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The truth is, it took 66 years to get rid of Glass-Steagall. 66 years, but they did it. They emasculated Glass-Steagall. This is why we have a vocal rule today, because Glass-Steagall was emasculated. It took 66 years. But I say to you, Mr. Cordray, on my watch, I'm going to do all that I can to protect the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. I don't like the allegations of invidious discrimination, and I think they have to be dealt with. And I plan to work with the chairman of the Oversight and Investigations Committee to make sure we deal with these allegations. But not only at the CFPB, but also at the banks. Many of these banks have similar circumstances that are not being aired. And I think we've got to go straight to the heart of the matter and deal with it across the length and breadth of all of the agencies that come under our purview. So I'm concerned about this, but I'm not going to limit my concern to the CFPB to the extent that it appears that this agency is ineffective and ought to be eliminated or emasculated. Not on my watch. I yield back the balance of my time.
Appreciate that.